This is the Jim Bratton Podcast. Everyone has a story. Today we're talking with Jennifer de Ranieri, along with David Armstrong and David Anderson, about a new event coming to Galveston Seawall, August 29th and 30th. Let's begin. This is the Jim Bratton Podcast. Jennifer de Ranieri is with us. Then we've got David Armstrong and David Anderson. Hey, before we get started, number one, thank all of you for being here on the Jim Bratton Podcast. Let's talk a little bit about each of you. David A.
Okay, I'll kick it off. I'm super excited to be here with you guys. Me and Jennifer have been working real hard, and David as well, on this new event, this upcoming event.
Yeah, tell me.
We're having vendors coming out, 50-plus vendors. We're going to have live music. Of course, the Katy Seafood truck with David cooking behind that and some other food trucks.
Oh, yeah.
That's going to be going on August 29th and 30th.
Coming up.
Yes, sir.
David Armstrong.
Yes, David Armstrong, the manager of the seafood truck, and we've been going strong for a whole year now. We're coming up on our anniversary next month, and it's just been fantastic.
And where's the truck located then?
It's on 11th and Seawall, 1128 Seawall Boulevard. We're right next to Benno's.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
All righty. Jennifer, you're an entrepreneur.
Yes.
A believer in free enterprise.
Yes.
Big time.
Yeah.
Your degree is in media.
I have a master's science for digital marketing. I also have a bachelor of fine arts in fine arts, and then I have also just an associate's applied science because I couldn't decide what I wanted to do.
You mix some STEM in there too.
Yeah, I got a little bit of everything going on.
A Full Sail's one of the credits that you have, right?
Yes. That's where I graduated a couple years ago.
Anyway, thank you, and thanks for everything that you're doing here too. Now, let's talk about this forthcoming event a little bit. Jennifer, you want to start it off, and then Katy's people.
Oh, yeah.
You can tell me what you are doing, and I want to take this from, and this is going to be incredibly interesting for me because this is a unique style event here on the island, and the basic idea is yours.
The market's my idea, but the location is their idea.
Yeah.
Let's hear it. No, let's hear it, David.
Sure. I guess how did this all come about? I ran into Jennifer.
One Saturday morning.
She has pop-up markets, as we know, all over the island.
Yeah.
What was really great is a mutual friend of ours is a friend of mine I work out with in the gym, and so I knew right away she's good people. And we started talking about having a pop-up event market over at this new location. I'm located right there on 12th Street and Seawall. That's where the food truck's at. It's between 12th and 11th Street.
Right.
And so we've got 378 feet right there of seawall frontage property, so it's perfect, right? So Ricky and Buddy reached out to me about a month and a half ago to see if I can start drumming some business up over there. And that's when I reached out to Jennifer. I ran into her. It was on a Saturday, wasn't it? Yeah. And the rest is written. We're doing an event on the 29th and 30th.
You've got the truck. This location is intriguing to me. Historically, I haven't thought of Katy's as being at that location. So,
Sure.
When did that all come together?
So they acquired the property, I want to say over a year ago.
Yeah.
And so they've had the food truck we're coming up on the year anniversary.
Yeah,
and so the food truck's been sitting out there on that property there. So 378 feet right there on the seawall, the property faces, and then it goes back 2 acres. And now I wish the whole thing was completely flat, but we're working on that on some of the property. And but for this event, what we've got, it's going to be perfect. And so again, kind of going back on Katy's and what they're about. Buddy and the team and Ricky Gutierrez, my boss, they've been fishing out there on that water for 25 plus years.
Right.
And so you can't really talk about this property without talking about the fish market. And so all the boats, Katy's owns all the boats. They go out and catch all their fresh fish, golden tile, American red snapper, grouper, all your shrimp. And then the boats pull up right there at the market and they offload all of that catch. And that's what we serve at the Katy Seafood restaurant and the truck. And so, I've been in the food and beverage industry business, off and on for a good portion of my life, over 20 years.
Yeah.
And in today's world, when you go out to eat, people are driving down that causeway and they don't realize that the truck in front of them and the truck behind them has probably got the fish and the shrimp in it they're going to be eating.
Yeah.
And so Katy's really holds true to providing fresh seafood to the community, everyone around here.
They know.
If you eat with Katy's, you're eating fresh seafood.
That's right.
From our
Super
boats
fresh.
to your table is our slogan.
And what? And to the truck.
Oh yeah, so yes, to the truck as well. We carry a lot of the premium fresh golf products there. We also do some things that are not golf, like lobster tails,
Sure.
and, crab legs, and we started doing this ultimate seafood boil. It
Yeah.
comes with blue crab and shrimp, and it's really good. A lot of people expect when they pull up to the truck
Right.
that it's just going to be a couple of seafood items, or it's just boils. But we got a nice amount of food. We got 43 items on our menu actually that we pump out of that food
Wow.
truck.
I'm glad that you all had a chance to sort of plug this operation, okay? Because for one thing, with Jennifer, you're stepping up.
Yeah.
Let's go.
And
That's awesome.
giving back to the community. So, Jennifer, you talked to David Anderson. Mm-hmm. You were thinking about something like this, right? I'm confused quite on how this creative aspect came together. So tell me,
Yeah.
between the two of you, tell me whose idea it really was.
Well, basically, he was looking to create something in the space that he has available.
Right. A monumental space.
Yes, like a great
Exactly,
space.
yep.
And then he stumbled upon my market, and we have a mutual friend. And then we just started talking, and then I was like, hey, I could bring a market there. And he's like, that's a great idea. Yeah, we're just going for it. I mean, that's kind of what I've done this whole time, is just kind of going for things, and it usually works out. So,
Well, Jennifer, I know that you have an eye for finding opportunity
yes.
or for creating opportunity.
You know, it's really surprising. Every location so far that I've acquired is people coming to me.
That's fantastic.
And I'm, yeah, because like basically my goal is prime locations for affordable prices for the vendors. And so we have, like I said, we have the Strand, we now going to do Seawall, we have Broadway, and I have 20 plus vendors that have gone into their own shops and stuff now. So cycling them into like their own places, we now have opportunity for new vendors to come in and,
So you
in a space.
Did you mean for it to be an incubator?
No, it's just kind of.
Well, it is.
Well, since last time we talked, I now have almost 600 vendors. So I don't.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't remember how many it was when we
It
first.
wasn't
talked.
600.
No, it wasn't. I think we might have like 3, and I think we talked like about a year ago. Maybe.
That's right. Been
Yeah,
close
so,
to a year that we had the original podcast.
I'm getting new vendors like every day, but with that comes a little bit of problems, because if I have say 20 lemonade vendors, I can't have all 20 out. But if I have different spaces, then I can put them in different spaces.
With the number of vendors that you're going to have at this event, how do you address redundancy?
That's a good question.
I mean, you all are marketing people, okay?
I'm going to
so
defer all that to Jim. What's so great about this opportunity, my directive given to me by my bosses, Ricky Gutierrez and Buddy, is to have fun out here. Get the community involved, create some space. We have the space. Create a space, for concerts, events, pop-up vendors, artisans, locals. Me and Jennifer talked about doing themed events, things like that. In terms of redundancy, the way I look at this space is just a gold mine for anything.
I agree.
The community, where it's positioned, right? It's tucked away in the East End neighborhood.
Yes.
And I can just see people coming out of their houses with lawn chairs over their shoulder, coming to listen to some music. I don't know. We've talked about a number of things. What was it, food truck wars?
We talked about
having that out there.
maybe doing like food truck wars.
Oh, yeah.
What else? Live music. We talked about the drive-in theater thing that we're thinking about. One thing we were talking about too is like maybe like comedy shows, and then I would love to do like that 10x9 out there that Dave in Galveston hosts. I think that'd be a lot of fun too. Yeah. He always draws a crowd.
You've got an incredible amount of cross-pollination that can happen on this.
A lot.
I got to ask you, Jennifer, did all of that occur to you as you were cranking this thing up? Did this level of expansion and touchable reach would happen?
No, because a lot of people come to me. They're like, "Well, how do you do it?" And I'm like, "I don't know. I just do." You know what I mean? Like I'm pretty natural. Like on my social media, I'm always just talking to people.
Yeah.
If there's a problem, like I put it out there and I address it like head on, and that's usually what gets the most attention. And so I think it's just about the kind of like that.
So what I hate to overuse it, or is an overused word, but has your growth been organic?
Yeah. Like I only pay $50 a month to advertise. I did just recently purchase though an ad at Primetime Theater for the year, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna be advertising like our markets out there, our vendors and stuff
Right.
like that. I'm offering all that opportunity to display like their work, and I'm doing that for free for them.
It is so great to see the creativity, and particularly with the reach and everything. Now, let's talk about nuts and bolts on this. Are you completely signed up for everything? Can people that want to be there, can they, as a vendor, is it possible?
We're still accepting vendors. Right now we have 62 vendors. I think we're trying to hit 100.
Okay.
Between Saturday and Sunday. So there's still room for that. And I have that, they go directly to the website, www.galvestonoutletmarket.com, and they can apply to be a vendor there. And then I'll send them over monthly RSVPs for, here on out.
We'll put all of this information on the header of the podcast, by the way, on the description of the podcast, everybody's appropriate links and everything. So that said, let's talk about the financial aspect of it, if we can. Is there an entry fee?
Yes, there is an entry
Okay.
fee. So,
Can we share that?
yeah. So I decided to go with 75, and that's per day. And then I'm considering if they do both days, because we're having a little bit of pushback with Sundays of doing 2 days for 130. So that'd be like 65 a day. Yeah, it's really reasonable, especially on the Seawall, because a lot of the other ones that are hosted on the Seawall are like, I think $100 to $150 plus.
What does somebody have to have in mind, Jennifer, if they want to come to you in the next several days to sign up for this? You've got room for, 20-some or 30-some plus there?
Yeah, we have about, 38 spaces available still. Main thing is just make sure that you have all your equipment, especially weights, because we're going to be on the Seawall. It's going to be blowing like crazy, possibly. You never know.
Yeah.
It's like really windy up there. So just really having everything together that they need. Water, it's hot. We do not have electricity.
No, bring your own portable power then.
Yeah, so own portable power. Generator. If you have a quiet generator, even better. Yeah. Solar panels. Solar panels are great too. The little solar chargers.
And sunscreen.
Quietest generator, right? Or have
You'll definitely need sunscreen.
Oh yeah, and sunscreen
Yeah.
for sure. Bring sunscreen.
No.
The logistics of how something like this comes together is always very intriguing.
Yeah.
It's pretty low maintenance. I do have space for 4 food trucks. So if I can
Yeah.
plug that real quick.
Definitely
yeah, that's
food
I
trucks.
keep-
I forgot about the food trucks.
Anything that I'm missing, okay? You
Sure,
can
yeah.
throw it at me, okay?
If I
'cause-
can plug real quick 4 food trucks.
Yeah.
We have on our website, katyseafoodhouse.com. There's a link right there that you can book not only David Armstrong's food truck, our Katy Seafood House truck, but you can also reach us there if you'd like to be part of this event. Again, katyseafoodhouse.com, David Anderson, or you can reach me at David Anderson, David.Anderson96961 at Gmail. And right now, we've got water supplied, but typically with food trucks, they can run on generator power
Right.
and fill up water and then be kind of free existing, just running on generator
They're
power.
autonomous usually.
What's that?
Yeah. They're autonomous then, usually.
Correct. Yeah.
Other David, how did you gravitate to the food truck business?
I've been a cook in Galveston for 20 plus years.
Yeah.
And then when I started working for Katy's, I was there for I want to say a couple of months, 2 months.
Yeah.
And then Ricky came up to me and he was like, "Hey man, I want to get you on the food truck." Well, my girl, she worked there at the time, and she kind of hyped me up because behind the scenes I was looking into starting my own food truck, gravitating from the kitchen to my own. And I guess you told him, and he was like, gave me a shot, and ever since I got out there, I've been loving it. It's been it's really like being in a kitchen.
That was going to be my next question. So making a transition from a full-blown kitchen that you had exercise control over,
Right.
and you got everything at your fingertips.
Right. Now,
The logistics of going to a food truck.
Well, if you're in the industry as long as I've been, it's actually kind of like a sigh of relief, because now you have everything at your fingertips. Here's your grill, your fryer, your boiler,
Yeah.
your hand sink. You know, it's just all right there. Yeah, because in the kitchen, it's about steps. You know, you want to cut down as many
Yeah.
steps till you can get to the guests faster. And there, I'm able to go over to the grill, over to the fryer, you know, go over, wash my hands, come back, start prepping, and then I can make the boxes and I can put the food out. So I'm able to touch everything. It's nice. It's really nice. And then I really like when we're busy, you know, because that makes me able to just do it all. You know, go in. I got the timings down, and I'm just working it all and being able to talk with my guests.
Jennifer, give me a wrap on your take. What needs to happen next? What people can do, and how they contact you.
Main thing is that our first event's going to be on the 29th and 30th of August, 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. We're still accepting more vendors, and we're happy to have new people out. And
So they check your contact information as shown on the head of this podcast. From a Katy's perspective, what needs to happen next to make this continue to be the event that it looks like it can be?
Well, I got to get to work. I've got a lot of things I need to take care of.
Yeah.
Really, this opportunity getting to come on here and talk about this, get a little bit of push marketing behind us. That's what we need. We just need the community to know that we're existing, we're out there, and that we're looking to have some fun. We want to drive business to that East End property between 11th and 12th and Seawall. And, my bosses are great. David kind of touched on it a little bit. They give us ownership. They do. And they've given David a tremendous amount of ownership with the food truck, and look what he's done with it.
Yeah.
And so I hope to do the same thing with this property. And my directive has been real simple. Have fun, do concerts, do pop-up vendor events, festivals, you name it. Drive-in movie theater, I think, is coming next. Let's go.
Keep everybody happy.
Yeah.
David, you got to wrap up.
We've been there for almost a year now. We were nominated for Best Food Truck in Galveston. So, if you guys want to go ahead and send us a little vote, that'd be great. On it's GalvestonIsland.com, I believe it's Reader's Choice. That would be amazingly great, because if I could pull that off in 1 year, I know my bosses will be like,
Happy.
I forgot we're actually nominated too for Best Market.
Oh, okay.
We made top
Jennifer,
5,
by
and
the
so
way,
I need votes for that too. I forget about all that stuff.
Yeah.
But
And Jennifer, I was going to come back to you. Give us the wrap on this.
It's going to be on the Seawall. There's going to be live music on Saturday with Patrick Olivier. Melissa's coming out. She's a new artist, so she'll be there on Sunday. And food, drinks, fun, community.
David Armstrong, David Anderson, Jennifer Ranieri, thank all of you for being here today. Thanks for listening to the Jim Bratton Podcast. Our theme is by Paulo Castillo, mastered by Chris Criticos. Everyone has a story. Thanks for listening to ours. This is Jim Bratton, a Jim Bratton production.